Wagwan, baby girl.
Don't baby girl me. How many of your groupies you call baby girl? Is Tisha a baby girl? Is Amanda a baby girl too? And who the hell is Bonquisha? Is that even a name?
Man, I can't
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sharane's World. Welcome, everybody. Let's welcome everybody right here on YouTube. It is Friday. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Sharane's World. I hope everybody's getting the tools, waking up, doing something productive for yourself, as long as it's something educational. No street pharmacist activities. None of those things going on. Right, let's go. Let's get right into Sharane's World, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Let's go. Welcome to Sharane's World, everybody. Let's welcome all my victims, all my survivors, all my thrivers, or anybody that's out there that just want to educate yourself. And you already know. Let's give a big round of applause to all you narcissistic men and women up out here in these streets. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Welcome to Sharane's World, everybody. I hope everybody is staying blessed this morning, not out there doing no street pharmacist activities. As long as you're doing something very productive, maybe you're on your way to work already at the workplace, whatever you're doing. As long as you're not being love bombed, gaslit, or swindled, or being beat by these domestic violence and narcissistic people. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. So you know Friday. You already know my radio show comes live on the air at 6 p.m. So tune in at wbdy.online. That's wbdy.online. Alrighty. At 6 p.m. And you could tune right on in to Sharane's World. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that you can call in while I'm live in the studio. You could call in at 607-772-9179. Alrighty, you can start calling in before 6 o'clock. You can call in around 5, 5:30, and things like that. If you want to come live on the air and say your little one, two, you know, if you support the channel or you support the radio station, whatever the case may be, or whatever awareness that you want to put out there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sharane World right here on YouTube. It's going to be an amazing day. We're going to have a good day, right? Everybody's going to make sure that they're getting the tools because remember the clubs, the bars, the shingdings, the after hour spots, all of that is going to be open. And then we have events that's going on in the community in Broome County, which is we have Porch Fest coming up. We have Garlic Festival coming up. There's a lot of things going on throughout the whole weekend that's going to be happening right here locally in Broome County. So make sure that you guys are not out there getting love bombed or swindled, or if you're out there meeting anybody new, that they're not going to be out there using you and abusing you. Make sure y'all have the tools in your pocket. All right. So come on out, enjoy Garlic Festival. Make sure y'all enjoy Porch Fest this whole weekend. It's going to be amazing in Broome County. There's not going to be no things like that going on because this is for the community that's going to be happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be there for the WBDY, for the Bundy Museum as well, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So make sure y'all come on out. But ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. Them narcissists is lurking. The weekend is coming in. They're gonna need new supply. You're gonna be the supply. You might have to supply their outfit. You might have to supply whatever it is that they're looking for. So don't be a narcissist supply about here in these streets, okay? No matter who you are, male or female. They're lurking, they're out there, they're doing toxic stuff, and it's happening right here in Binghamton, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so y'all stay focused about here in these streets, okay? You got all types of toxicness going on. You got the toxic men, you got the toxic women. They're out here, they're gonna be out there for the weekend, and they're gonna be doing toxic stuff. You got ops linking up with each other. You got a lot of weird things going on out here, and somebody out here is gonna be in their feelings, and it's gonna be the weekend, and they're gonna try to make and ruin somebody else's weekend up out here in these streets. So y'all stay focused. All right. That is the tools, that is the goal. Come up out these shing ding shows, educate yourself, keep it real with yourself. All right. If you've been through all of this type of mess, then you need to start keeping it real with yourself. And that's the conversation that Bloom County needs to start happening. So let's go. Welcome to Sharane's World. Ladies and gentlemen, we are making sure that no physical abuse is happening. No emotional abuse is happening. No verbal abuse is happening. No psychological abuse is happening. And no financial abuse, no sexual abuse, no digital abuse, and no stalking is happening. Because if any of those things is happening to you, you need to reach out to a licensed advocate. If there's any stalking happening, you need to reach out to law enforcement. You need to reach out to the proper people that can actually help you and assist you on these things, on how to work the court system, getting order protections and things like that, especially when they're violating order protection, right? When they're violating your order protection, ladies and gentlemen, you want to make sure that you keep your boots on the ground, that you do not want to stay silent because when you start staying silent, that's when they think everything's okay. They think it's okay to keep disrespecting you. But ladies and gentlemen, come up out them clown shows and I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much better, way better than what you're feeling right now. Okay? Yes, 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 because you know it's Friday and they lurking. I'm telling you, they out here. They all out here. The females, they're gonna be out here thinking that they better than everybody else, right? They're gonna be out here doing all of that, right? What I find very strange in Broome County is that these females talk about each other. They say the most, they fight each other, and then they turn around and they're cool with each other. You understand what I'm saying? All right, like it's crazy, but then somebody always got something hidden in the cut, a hidden agenda, right? There's always a hidden agenda behind that toxicness, right, ladies and gentlemen? So y'all stay focused out here in Boone County and the surrounding areas, or no matter where you're located, because it's real. Remember, domestic violence, narcissistic abuse, toxic, women, men, it's all real up out here in these streets. Let's go. Yes, it's absolutely real, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all gotta stay focused. The weekend is coming in. Please do not be out there hopping in people's cars that you don't know. Don't be on the internet meeting nobody on a dating app. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not need to meet nobody. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all gotta stay focused. Because if you don't, you're gonna continue to fall down that little slope that leads you right back into the clown show, right? And we're gonna continue to keep having this uncomfortable conversation right here locally in Boone County and Binghamton. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sharane World is here. I'm here for the community. It's all about the awareness. It's all about the peace. It's all about just knowing what's going on and recognizing these red flags, and also breaking your cycle, right? You want to break your cycle. You don't want to come out here thinking that you're on Love and Hip Hop and Daddy. You don't want to come out here thinking that you're the next top model, this, right? Because when you're trying to heal and you're trying to move past these parts, you want to make sure you find yourself. You want to make sure that you are attending to yourself as well. You want to make sure that you know not to accept those bad, negative energies again, right? You don't want nobody treating you the way you've been treated because you know you deserve better than that. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sharane's World. I'm not up here for long. It's only a short video today. And listen, once again, check out my community wall. Check out all my short clips right here on YouTube. Run up all my short clips. Go watch them. Tune into them. All right? Tune into my support group page right on Facebook. It's called Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survive. Right on Facebook. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can tune into there. But also make sure it's Friday. So if you don't get 99.5 radio station, you can always tune in while you're online listening. And that's called WBZY.ONLINE. So WBZY.online is how you can listen to my radio show when I go live on the air at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sharane's World. And as you know, I'm a peer mental survivor for domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationships for all women and men, right here locally in Binghamton and the surrounding areas of the Southern Tier. I am a advocate for the community. Right? I'm the voice. I'm a survivor. The whole goal is to help other people find that voice so they could be able to break their cycle and educate themselves. Let's go. So all my women and men, y'all stay focused. And welcome to Sharane's World, everybody. Remember, it's real. It's out here. They lurking. It's Friday. There's some events coming up this weekend. And they're going to need that new supply. So you don't be that supply. Do not become a narcissist supply. Also, do not allow anybody to put their hands on you, ladies and gentlemen. All right? That's not what you need. Because if they're going to do it once and then they tell you they're sorry, they're going to do it again. Right? Then they buy you these gifts. And then down the road, they're going to hit you again. And then they're going to tell you they're sorry. And they're going to keep doing the same pattern because you keep accepting that pattern. So ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to domestic violence, any type of violence, it doesn't have to be physical abuse. All right? Stay focused. When it comes to any type of narcissistic abuse, which is gaslighting, love bombing, blaming you for everything, manipulation, constant criticism, lying and deception, right? You want to make sure you stay focused so you don't keep dealing with stuff like that. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sharane's World right here on YouTube. I will see you guys a little later. Alrighty. Don't forget, tune into my radio show on the WBDY 99.5, the Bundy Radio. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And also, you could tune in online at wbdy.online. And that'll land you right to the radio station at 6 p.m. Listen to Sharane Binghamton. Let's go. I appreciate you all. Later, everybody. Let's go.
You got a long way to go. Rock with me now.